My name is Dr. Alan Moye. I'm the principal at Wood Creek Middle School in Humble ISD. This is my 7th year in Humble, my 14th year in education, and I am excited to be here. The focus of my work at Wood Creek and being a principal means you have the ability to really create a safe space for kids. That's one of the most incredible things about working through grades 6 through 8 is that this is a time in life where they need nurturing, they need to be cared for. They're not elementary students anymore, but they're also not quite high school students. And so we want to make sure we create that safe space where they can learn, where they learn how to grow, they learn how to communicate, and they learn how to acclimate themselves and be a part of society. What drove me into education was athletics. I wanted to be a coach. But once you get into that and then you start teaching in the classroom, you start seeing all the ways that you can have an impact on kids, and it just grows you. And from there, you want to be an administrator and you see how much bigger of an impact that you can have, and it keeps growing. And so you always have ambitions of making the largest influence on students that you can. One thing that inspired me to expand opportunities for students was looking for things that I didn't have as a student. I think one thing that we look back in school has always been very traditional. It's been very much math, science, social studies, PEs, and then fine arts. But what things outside the box are now making waves across the world? Esports is huge. If you look across the world, there are $1 million people playing esports now. And so we wanted to give kids opportunities outside of your traditional educational opportunities. So everybody doesn't have to be a 4-year college person. There might be some that work in various fields that are high demand and have very successful careers. My time at Sam Houston was incredible. I started my program there in June of 2018. I graduated in December of 2020, and I just did my doctoral program there. But I had an incredible time at Sam Houston. It was probably the most knowledge that I've gathered at anywhere I've been. Just because of the people that I was around. I had some incredible teachers. I had an absolutely phenomenal cohort 40 of the educational leadership program. We were great. We were a family, and we had opportunities to really learn from each other. We had people that were diags. We had people who were superintendents. We had a lot of us were principals. So it was an incredible opportunity to learn from those people and have those weekly conversations when we used to have to go to class. Every year, I think it's very important that you have a theme for your campus. There has to be a goal. This school year, our theme was every second counts. And we want to make sure that we're taking advantage of every minute that we have these students in the building. As administrators and campus leaders, we want to make sure we're taking advantage of every second we have these adults in the building. And so we'll go around and we'll give out a little hourglass of how we saw somebody in this building making every second count. It might be additional instruction for a student. It might be staying late to mentor a new teacher. It might be helping someone work on, studying for a certification exam. But you made every second count, and we just recognizing people is important in general. And I think everybody needs to know that there's somebody always watching the good things you do, not looking for the bad, but hoping to recognize the good.